Can this deck get 51%? It's currently at 100, so, I mean, yeah. Patron Warrior is like a really meta-based deck on whether it's good or not. It's like super contingent on what you're playing against. Ghoul's like kind of mediocre in this matchup. I could keep that, but I also think it's kind of mediocre. I'd rather just have the Patron combo. I like the Acolyte against Even Shaman. I think it's just good early on. Crier is fine. It's like a 1-drop. Crier is actually really, really good for this deck. But I went like 15-0 with Patron Warrior to get Legend like probably 5 or 6 months ago. It would just, basically anytime Odd Paladin and Aggro Druid are popular, then this deck is the nuts, because you just queue that into them. And trust me, your 74 cards that say Whirlwind on them do in fact make Odd Paladins reconsider their life decisions. How's this deck versus Kingsbane Rogue? It's actually not bad. You can add Dread Corsairs if you want to improve the matchup a little bit, but it's actually not the worst matchup in the entire world. I think we're definitely going to Interrage and trade that real quick here. And I am going to coin out the Acolyte as well. We deal 2 damage next turn with the Ravaging Gold trade. I just want to get my draw going off here, and then we're probably going to play Commander on 4. And it is actually Murloc Shaman, not Even Shaman, which is pretty nice. Makes it quite a bit easier to win.
Any papagas in the chat. Control.
Here, like 700 bong hits. I'll queue up the song after like 2 or 3 games just because I'm going to do YouTube right now, so I don't forget, because I've been forgetting for the past couple days when I'm doing cups. So I'll save that up real quick. Oh, Panic at the Disco, let's go. Your Realm of the Mad God account hit 8 years old today? Damn, dude. One of my friends used to run a website, like duplicating and selling gear for that website when we were in high school. Made some decent money doing that. What a turn 3, wow. What a turn 3. Let's draw a card and clear the totem off. Another Ghoul's really good. For the call on the finishers, it's really nice to have all the Whirlwind cards that you have in this deck to be able to answer that. Super, super sweet. Maybe let's start playing Patron on NA. It's actually pretty good into Kingsbane, and like Pirate Warrior is good enough into Kingsbane already, but it's like better into Even Shaman, and I mean Odd Paladin's is free. Even with Pirate Warrior, I'm like 20-3, 20-4 against Odd Paladin this season. It's a pretty good win rate to say you have 20 wins and then 4 losses against the deck, right? Pretty favored matchup. So I think we're too worried about that one, but... So am I on Europe? I switched. Asia was 7 Even Shamans in a row, so I was kind of like, you know, there's things that I'd rather do with my day than play against 7 Even Shamans in a row. Like play Patron Warrior on Europe. So we did that, and now we're here. But Aggro Druid? Patron Warrior is very, very good against Aggro Druid. That's actually a really bad matchup for Pirate Warrior because of the Galactic Crawlers. And just like the general flood kind of mindset.
Hope UDIE. Tilde, tilde, tilde.
Thank you so much for the Hope I Die DIE with the tildes. Appreciate the 20, Eggity. Welcome back to Digital Athletes. I don't think I'm going to die this game. I think this game's a fat dub. But we'll see if we get the victory royale or not as the game progresses, my friend. Hey, the support, man. Welcome back. Okay, so we actually get a lot of draws off this Acolyte here. I'm not too sure if I want to just load up on curve. I just want a Frothing now. Frothing plus Warpath is a really, really ridiculous combo. It's not going to win me the game outright here, but I think I am going to play just to show you guys. I'll trade here. Armor up. This is something that's super, super ridiculous that this deck can do compared to a lot of other decks, is that if there's minions with a lot of health on board, like the Militia Commander, like Patrons, like mid-sized Murlocs, like War Leader, that your opponent plays, you can just go Warpath 3 times with Frothing and get his passive to tick over and over again, and sometimes just get OTKs out of nowhere. One of the more disgusting things you can do with this card. There are a lot, though. I mean, like, Frothing Berserker is arguably one of the most broken warrior cards in existence. No, don't kill it. I mean, attack something that's not the Frothing, please. Come on. This is the perfect board to show this off. Just don't attack the Frothing. Oh, go face. Go face. Go face. I mean, actually, you can't go face. He has to trade. No. Oh, why does he have to make the right decision? Dude, these guys never make the right choice. I'm going to draw now, though, so I'm kind of okay anyways. So let's take our 3 draws. Battle Rage is pretty dope here. So we got 2 ghouls, kind of eh. And an Armor Smith. I'll take the Armor Smith for sure. Let's trade the 3-drop Murloc first, so we can get off that. Inner Rage, you can trade again here. I think probably want to go Feast for 10. Yeah. I don't really want to do anything else though. Could play a Ghoul, you just double trade. We get like the armor, but we don't really need it right now. I think I'm fine just hitting the armor up button and passing. Probably going to utilize a weapon next turn. We're really in control of this game. Like, there's not really much you can do here to do anything at this point. Happened to my awesome sunglasses you put on. Hey man, they took me back. I was just renting them. Gucci sunglasses cost a lot, man. Cost a lot. I didn't have the cash flow for them. Double War Leader. It's kind of ambitious, not gonna lie. So, Town Crier does nothing, unfortunately. We can trade. I think I'm fine taking damage here. Play the Blood Razor. Swing. Get rid of the little 3-2 on. You can just play Unstable Ghoul here, maybe like a Crier as well for fun. We only have 2 Rush minions in the deck. If I had Darius on the server, I would probably take out a. Actually, probably an Unstable Ghoul for Darius Crowley, so I would have 3 minions with Rush to draw off of Town Crier, but I don't have Darius here. I also don't have Grom, so I'm running Rot Face instead of Grom. And we're going to top deck Rot Face next turn, Inner Rage him and swing with our weapon and just go wild. What did he just play? Oh, I mean, yeah, that's something. Okay, so we gotta do stuff now. It's kind of cool. Can trade one of these, trade one of these. Do this. And get a giant board. Boom. Okay, I think we maybe win next turn. Maybe. This deck feels really good to play, as long as you don't queue into Big Priests or Warlocks. If you queue into Big Priests or Warlocks, you're going to want to jump. But if you queue in other matchups, it's actually pretty sweet. If you don't care about your Hunter, very winnable matchup. Super Cena. Is this like John Cena on crack or what? Super Cena. I don't think I'm going to keep Warpath. I think Town Crier plus Blood Razor should be enough. I want to draw into Patrons in this matchup. Yeah, that's fine. Good night to Agran. Super Cena. That's like John Cena, but then you take like 5 times more steroids than he's already on and just like inject them into him. You can't see him 5 times as much. Oh no, it's a Control Hunter. I mean, it's not really that bad. I'm actually going to do this and then not Hero Power and say oops, because I really want my Battle Rage to be activated. Defend the gates. My second Town Crier is useless. Tragic. Even like Reno Hunter doesn't do a very good job of dealing with Grim Patrons. They sort of just lose to them. Base, yes. Trap card activated, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's play the Razor. Seems pretty good here. We lose our 2-3, but it's a full clear, so it's gonna whatever. Take the full clear, deny. What do we like? Hellmaster, I guess. Some shenanigans of that. Let's go like Acolyte Battle Rage next turn. It's not that good, but we draw 3. Like Frothing plus School is good follow up to that. Is Wild Tempo Bomb Warrior viable? Anything's viable if you want it to be. Let's just tempo this to check for snipe. Not snipe, okay. I'm just gonna armor up. I could potentially draw a card that can work with the Patrons next turn. I think making only 2 Patrons is probably a pretty big misplay. We want to make like 4 when we can. So looking for the Inner Rage or the Whirlwind basically. Hi main. Hi main. Could we probably contest freezing with Militia trade? Frothing plus Ravaging's not bad either. I kind of like that more actually, just because we get the draw. I'm also not going to attack in case it's freezing. This card's just threatening enough that he either has to like kill command a quick shot or just trade into it. If there's one thing I know about frothings in Hearthstone, they just do dumb shit a lot of the time. Yep, and he respects that. Play Abomination and 9 lives for second trigger. That is genius. Would have never thought about that myself. Next level strat. So we probably just go Patron plus Battle Rage here. It's probably just a move. So we can start with this to see what happens. Freezing Snakes. That's an awkward secret to play into a Blood Razor. Gotta be honest, not too sure why he did it, but okay. It's a 2-2 with Divine Shield. That's actually pretty good here. So we just go Patron, we swing. It's a pretty shit Patron, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right? We do this, we swing. Ah, okay, never mind, we do this now. We trade here, then we use Whirlwind. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Ooh. Yeah. Let's do that. It's good stuff. Rexar is kind of good here because we actually only spawn one more patron. We have a bunch of 3-1 patrons after Rexar, which is not very good. That's not super ideal. But we can Battle Rage after that and then draw for 4 and hopefully get some cards that do things. Loatheb plus Spell might be like Explosive. Can never really be too sure what that is. Always trade in the damage ones. We should actually Battle Rage for 7 unironically here though. I like the Battle Rage for 7 unironically. I think it's a good move. Probably test that. And then check the Explosive. Yeah. Check with that one. Yeah, it's Explosive. So that kind of just made us more patrons. Nothing too bad about that. I can look at the deck. Are we okay with an overdraw? I think we're pretty okay with an overdraw. If he plays Rexar, I definitely want to make 2 more patrons, so I think we're okay with overdrawing. I don't want to play just a 1-2. Appleman. Yep, not a very relevant overdraw. I think we want to play some Loathebs here. Just jam the Loatheb. Probably play an Armorsmith. Trade. Develop another patron. And then smash a Tanka button, go face, go face. It's probably the move. I think Loatheb's like that big of a deal here. It's just something awkward to deal with. I might only out for lethal as DB or Inner Rage. I could also get Battle Rage, I guess, and draw into things that are good, but it's kind of weird where we're at right now. We're not in like a bad spot. Like we're probably gonna win the game, but I mean it's just like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Well, we wanted a Hearthstone game and we kind of got one, so that's good. I'm gonna execute the 6-5 probably. Just like do these things. I mean, if we're gonna do that, we might as well do that, right? I think we're definitely doing stuff with this card here. Warpath with patrons is broken. It's not very good because we only get 1 living after the Rexar here if he has it. It's just kind of unlikely that he does have it because like he's not even halfway through his deck and it's a 1-of, so I'm kind of just saying that's fine. We gained a lot of armor. I have another patron in my deck for another wave and that one shouldn't really have an answer against Reno Hunter. And I also have Rotface here too, right? So I think I'm kind of okay with this play. Hero Power, Rexar, Hero Power. That's his move if he has it. If he's targeting that, he probably has a Rexar. Yeah, it's gonna... Oh, Explosive? I mean... Well, I mean, Explosive's pretty bad, too. We don't get to draw cards with it, which sucks. If we Whirlwind, we make 1 more patron. Which does not seem that good. 1 fresh patron. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, like, not really worth it. I think we just go face, play DB, swing face. Could also, like, argue the correct place is to hold. How's that Shimmerfly, right? No, so it's not Reno Hunter then. He's main decks 2 of those. Okay, so he's not Reno Hunter. Good takeaway that he's not Reno Hunter. I'm kind of into just playing this and going face. And playing the Unstable Hero Power. Set up for a good Rot Face turn. That's basically it. I don't want to play naked raw face. I don't think it's very good. PC. Face? No. Okay. Up one. Okay, so we got a good turn with raw face. Clear off the 4-5. Probably just going to YOLO Whirlwind after. See what the outcome is. There's some pretty shitty legendaries you can get, but some of them are really good too. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's not great. It's okay though. See that? Magus is pretty good. Yeah, that's definitely above average. You get 2 Frothings, 2 Battle Rages, 2 Inner Rages, 2 Patrons. Sylvanas is a little bit awkward, because now we hit the wrong target half the time. Speaking of 2 Patrons, let's play a Patron, let's play a Blood Razor. Fill up this board and then probably just try not to hit Sylvanas. Haven't cast any spells on it. Okay, so that's an unfortunate minion to hit Sylvanas. And Yoinky's the worst minion possible, and then we just trade into it and we're chilling, okay. So yeah, that's a pretty dank game. It's the kind of stuff you can do if you have raw face. And again, I definitely recommend playing this deck against literally anything that isn't Big Priest or Warlock. I'd say if you're a low rank, just automatically concede them. You can try to win the games against them because you have Lotheb, but like, it's just not really worth it because they run so many cards that hard counter the strategy that it's just really awkward, and you almost always have to win with Frothing, and they know that, and they remove it, and it's just not that fun. But against like any other deck that's not one of those two, this deck is just so much fun to play. Okay, so he gives me 2 more minions, cool. You should actually give me lethal with that play. Yeah, Swampkin Dread's pretty good. I like that one. Yeah. Dope. I think that's GG. Sun is yours, baby. Let's go. Let's go. El Patron Master, boys. Let's get it. Impact time.